welcome back to the vlog. I know in the last one I kind of said I wouldn't be, probably would be spreading fertilizer in the next one. We'll see what the boss has in mind. But it is 8 o'clock. We got to go into work. It is the second week of March. I know the last video I had said he kind of won me in February. And most of the stuff we did in February was just working on some equipment, making sure everything was ready, moving some fertilizer around. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and head into work now. And I will see you guys when I get to work. Alrighty guys, just about into work here. Just make sure no trains are coming. But yeah, we're going to head into the office over here and see what we have in store today. I will come back to you guys once I find out what we do have in store. Hoping we have some fertilizer spreading to do. Alrighty, thank you gals. Alrighty guys, so it sounds like they don't have much for me to do today. They wanted me to bring the trucks around, park them in the shed, or in the warehouse, or the office, or not the office side. Let me park the trucks in the shop side of the office here. And once we get those parked away, they want me to get some lime loaded up, and we're going to go drop some lime off at a guy's field a couple miles away from my house, actually. So I will talk to you guys, or actually, you know what, I'll keep filming. We'll get these trucks brought around to the other side, and then I will walk over and grab the semi, and we'll drive across the scale. Screw it. Mess with the girls in the office, think someone's here. But yeah, we will go grab a truck, load up the side dump with some fertilizer, or some lime, and we will run that up. Ooh, I don't know if both trucks are going to fit here, honestly. So, we'll see. I'll run around and grab the other truck here. This is the boss's truck, but it's a company truck, but the boss only uses it, basically. But they wanted it parked in back there. Oof. She barely fit, but she fit. Alright, I gotta crawl around here. Just close the door. I'll run back around to the other side and we'll close the door that way. Alright, you got the door closed now. We leave the side-by-side out. That usually gets parked over there in the driveway at night. Oh, I left the door open. The guys are going to be pissed at me. Alrighty. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the side-by-side. Don't need to put extra miles on my truck. But we'll run over. Sounds like the truck was already running for me. But we'll jump in it and bring it over to the fertilizer warehouse. Yep, there it is. Parked right next to the seed shed. Ooh, they even got the sprayers out today and the sprayer tenders. Normally the sprayer tenders are parked here in this shed, but they even got the truck warmed up for me. So the fertilizer house is just over there. We'll go ahead and load up with fertilizer, or with lime, like I said earlier. And then we will head north to that farm that we got to drop this off at. Sounds like it's a rather large operation. Obviously, if they're spreading it themselves, they got to be pretty good sized. But, yeah, they're not going to borrow. Usually, we even rent out the fertilizer spreaders with this time of year. And sometimes we'll even leave it on. Well, no, we normally load it on these trucks, these trailers, and then we can put a couple different types of fertilizer on there. But these guys just wanted a big load of lime dropped off. So we'll get this loaded up, and then we'll throw the tarp over it, because lime is very powdery stuff, so we'll go ahead and tarp it up and head up to the farm and drop it off. It sounds like it's right next to the Case dealership, but we will follow the GPS to be 110% sure. So I will see you guys when we get up that direction. driving through this beautiful Taheton County, Iowa countryside here. I'm going to go past the Case dealership, take a left by it, and we will arrive at our destination, um, which is the rather large bin site to our left. That guy just blew the stop sign. I'm lucky I didn't hit him. But yeah, right up the road here. We'll go ahead and drop off the line for him. I think I might have to run back and get a second load too, they said. They didn't know if another guy was going to be around to be able to help. I'll just run into the shop office up there. Alright, you guys, I just got out of there talking to them. They said they actually... Alright, you guys, just talked to them. They actually want all the fertilizer down behind the Case dealership, because that is where a majority, or where this load will probably end up going, is that field, and then the field right on the other side of their bin site here. So it's just going to make more sense for it to be there, and we will go get the second load and drop it off there. And yeah, just head over there now. Shouldn't take us too long to get the second load. So they sounded like they were going to try and spread it yet this fall. So, or this fall, this today they were going to try and spread it today. So we'll just head over here. And oh, look at that! They already got a nice little kind of worn out spot where I'm sure they're going to want me to dump it. So be fine. All right, I'll go ahead and dump the first one here, right next to the railroad tracks. Maybe. There we go. Just takes a minute for it to engage sometimes. Alrighty, now that we got that dumped off, we'll go ahead and head back and get the second load for them. Oops. And once we get the second load brought up here, sounds like they want me to unhook this truck and hook it up to a grain trailer. Alrighty, guys, we're just getting back into town here. Guy still has his wagons out there. I wonder if he'd come down on that price some, but I don't know. We're not going to bother him about it yet. We don't have enough ground to be able to afford those wagons. But we are going to fill up here with the second load of fertilizer, or lime, and bring that back out there. And I will see you guys when we get done hauling this out there. Ready. I'm going to run over in the side-by-side here. And we're going to run over there and see if they just want that red truck hooked up instead. Run over to the office is what I mean. Alrighty, thanks, gals. So I just got in there and talked to the gals in the office, and they said that that would be fine. The boss forgot about that truck, but he just wanted one of the trucks hooked up to a grain hopper. So they have another part-time guy that comes in and just hauls grain for him every once in a while. And that's what they're going to have him do. So run over here quick and start her up. I don't know why the forklift is out here, but we'll get the forklift put away in the shed too. Alrighty, got that hooked up now. We'll go ahead and jump the forklift here and drive her over to the to the seed shed here, and we'll go ahead and put this in the seed shed so it doesn't need to be sitting out. Pretty sure this thing is electric if I remember right. But just go and park it there. And then we'll get back in the side, but actually we'll shut this door for the guys. I know they said something about wanting it shut at the end of the day. But yeah, we'll go ahead and run over to the office and probably check out for the day. And actually we might see if they talked about getting a fertilizer tender or spreader ready and a tender ready. So tomorrow we can start spreading fertilizer. So maybe I'll load them up, but we need to ask them first. So we'll wander in here and ask them. Alrighty, I'll get that done. So I was right. They wanted we are going to start spreading fertilizer tomorrow by the sounds of it, but they wanted the two tenders or two of the three tenders filled up. One with potash if we can, and one with some urea. Urea is the one that we use mainly for nitrogen fertilizer, and potash is more for like a potassium supplements. But we'll go ahead and jump back in the side by side here and run over to the fertilizer shed again. And sounds like tomorrow, once we get this all done, we'll be done for today. But tomorrow, I might go spread some fertilizer, and then we'll go spread my field by the sounds of it. And then we will also probably be delivering some seed, maybe. So we'll go ahead and jump out here quick. And this truck, we're going to go ahead and load up. They just wanted the front three hoppers full for now, because that's all they need on this site that they're going to go to. And then the other one will completely fill up. So this is the urea that I had talked about. Potash looks pretty close, same color, but fourth wall break here, they're kind of two different, they're obviously two different products, but since this game only gives you one option for solid fertilizer, I can't really differentiate the two, unfortunately. Lime would make it pretty easy to differentiate, but you guys see me click which button, so I'm not gonna just sit here and completely lie the entire time. Anyways, so yeah, back to the actual survival stuff. Anyways, we are now gonna run this truck over to the scale to see how much we put on, and then we'll park this truck over by the seed house for tonight, by the sounds of it. That little horn means the girls got the scale weight, so we will go ahead and run this truck over to the seed house and park it by the lights here. So I'll go ahead and get her turned around. We got plenty of room here to turn around, so you guys don't need to see me try and back up again. We'll just get this pulled over here by the lights, like I said, and shut her off. So that one's loaded for the morning. Run back down here, jump in the other truck, and then I'll jump in my fertilizer spreader and get it ready for the morning as well. Alrighty guys, we got that full, so we'll just run her across the scale, and then we will go park it by the other truck, and then I'll run back down and get my spreader pulled up there, and we will park that by the office here, so I have that for first thing in the morning. Okay, girls said they got the scale ticket, so we'll go ahead and bring this there and park it over here, and then I'll run back down and get my tender ready. Or not my tender, my spreader ready, the one that I use. And we will probably do my field first thing in the morning. And then once we get that done, we will be we will come back, and it sounds like we'll be delivering some seed for a couple guys. So it sounds like mainly just boxes, but we will check in with them in the morning, see if that's actually what they want me to be dropping off after we spread the fertilizer. So I gotta remember, mine is number 7 or 8, I forget which one. 8, it is 8, okay. Because that's 9, yep. Alright, so we'll go ahead and run this up here. And we'll park it by the office, because they'll have a guy that will drive the truck out and drop it off, or drive the truck out and meet me at my field, and then we're spreading the field across the road as well in the morning. And once we get both of those done, we'll move on. I will come back here, and that guy will go help someone else, but then I will help deliver seed, like I've already said. So with that being said, we will check out for the day. It is 6 o'clock, it looks like, so as I check my watch. So I'll go say bye to the gals here in the office, and then I will see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, trucker just got pulled in over here, as you see. We're kind of taking up the whole road, but it don't really matter that much. So our first thing we're going to fill up with is, I believe, some urea. If I remember right, I'll jump in here and grab the ticket quick. Looks like we're going to fill up with some urea first. Once we have filled up with urea, I have some lime that I'm going to spread, which is in the second bin on this truck. But we're going to go ahead, spread this first, which with this thing is going to take all of 2 seconds. But it is what it is, you know. Here we go. Can't even see the product coming out most of the time, but it's coming out. The monitor would show us here. But yeah. Run down here. This is going to take like 5 seconds, but we'll fill up with some lime after this. And we'll get the lime spread. I think the lime works with this spreader. I don't know if... My boss didn't say anything about it when I mentioned it yesterday when we were talking about this being our plan. Someone should really move that header. Just put it right in the way, gosh. So we'll head down this direction and then have one more pass on the back. And once we get done with that, we'll be done with urea on this field. Just didn't take long. I think there's a little spot here that I gotta check. Make sure I got it. Alright, so we got her done. We'll go ahead and hold up, because we have to be able to get close enough to the truck here. While that's folding up, we will run back to the truck here and make sure that the trucker switched it to the number 2 bin. And it looks like it is, hopefully. Alright guys, we got that fertilizer spread, so we're just pulling back in here. We're going to go ahead and fill up with lime now, hopefully. And we'll see if I did that right. It should start filling up now. Right? No? Oh, gotta do that. Okay. Alright. So we'll go ahead and spread some lime on my field, and then we gotta spread it on these 2 fields on the other side. I will see you guys back here. This truck will be gone by the time I get done, but we will finish up spreading. But yeah, like I said, I will see you guys back after we get all done. Alrighty guys, now that we're done with that, we'll roll the tarp here, and while it's folding up, we'll go ahead and start heading down the road here and turn on our flashers. uh, hopefully get back to the co-op here in a minute. Um, but when we get back there, I got a text from my boss that said he would like to talk to me for a minute. So that doesn't sound great, but we will talk to him and see what he needs. So I will see you guys when I get back. Alrighty, guys, we're just getting back to the co-op here. They told us to just park this one by the office for now, and then we'd park it after we have our conversation with our boss. So I will go talk to him, and then we'll come back and park that away, I guess. Okay, guys. Well, boss just wanted to say that he heard or he saw that I was taking this afternoon off to help out a neighbor, and wanted to know if I need more time off, and also asked if I'd be helping out more neighbors, if it would be alright if he just texted me whenever they needed help from now on. Which he said they probably need some help this summer when they're spraying, but they'll just let me know whenever they need something. Just park it over here, they said. So, I guess we won't be doing as much fertilizer spreading as I thought we would. And that is what it is, but I enjoy doing that. So, we will go ahead and get on the side-by-side here and drive back to the office. And I will see you guys when we get up to the neighbor's place. And then we will do some cultivating for him. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back. After we got done spreading, got home, and now the neighbor actually came and dropped the tractor off here, and I brought him back to his place. The neighbor is Jimmy Caldwell, that's his name, but he was actually working the field over on the other side of this field, and he's going to try and get his planter ready, so he wanted me to go ahead and hop in his tractor here and run up and plant his field, or run up and cultivate his field, which is it's on the other side of this ridge, but it's like 4 miles because I gotta go all the way. Right. So yeah, I will see you guys when we get up there. Alrighty, guys, we're just pulling up to the field. I just went past the neighbor's place here and just stopped in to double check that this is the field he wants, right on the other edge of this bridge here. This is gonna be a tight turn, right in between a pole and a bridge. I can see why he didn't want to. I see why he didn't want to work this. Gotcha. And that's fine. I love driving tractors, so we'll go ahead and start unfolding here. Pull into the field. And we will go ahead and do the end rows and start making some rounds. Alright, guys. Had the fields wrong. It was actually this north field that he wanted tilled, so we tilled that up for him. Now we're going to run this tractor back and park it in his yard here. He said he wanted it back by the bins, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so just back there by the bins. And we will go ahead, and he said he'd bring us back to the house. Alrighty, guys, the neighbor just dropped me off, and while we were in there, and while he's bringing me back, he actually said he wants me to help him out some more. So we will help him out as much as he is willing to let me help him out. He did say he was going to trade off that New Holland that I was driving there, and he was going to trade that for a case tractor instead, a case articulating tractor. Steiger, I'm pretty sure, is what their series is called. But on that note, I am going to crawl into bed. It is pretty late. Or actually, I need to eat, and then I'll crawl into bed. But I will catch you guys in the morning. The next vlog, I guess. And we will be helping him out more now that the co-op doesn't want our help as much. So, I guess I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, guys. Fourth wall break. This is the actual outro now. But, do all those things that I normally say. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps. Just kind of a little bit on why I said I was going to do a time-lapse of the New Holland thing. For some reason, the jobs on this map are messed up, and it won't let... And maybe it's just something, one of my mods is interacting, but it won't let me interact with it, or it won't let me do the jobs. So if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below if there's a mod that I might have downloaded that would be causing that. But yeah, I think we're gonna be in the little bit here in the next episode. We're gonna help out that neighbor that I'm helping on here, and we're gonna go. In the next episode, we'll go pick up his seed probably, and then probably do some work on a field, and we will maybe do a little bit of a tour of his place. I don't know. We'll see how much, because I noticed today, or this episode is going to be way longer than I thought it was going to be, but that is what it is, and we will just go from there. So, as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope I get to see you guys in the next one. Peace!